Hello guys, how are you doing tonight? I hope you are doing fine.
I actually just coming back from a long break, dude. I'm like a couple weeks back, still pretty washed. And I get invited to this insane, degenerate, and unhinged nerdy project. This is solid XP per hour, dude. Go. Dude, what? I'm about to ask Coffee right now. Dude, he's getting XP. Full carry. I'm playing Brown class, yo. Have mercy. I'm about to ask Coffee, dude.
Hey guys, and welcome. I still didn't manage to buy a new microphone, but I have been looking for some new microphones, man, and all are so expensive, headsets, and they usually break quite quickly or they have too low sound, and it's really annoying. But in this video, I simply want to talk about few things. I haven't made video for a while. I lost, not only I had a job, but I also kind of lost motivation for content creation because there are so many problems when it comes to these websites. In today's age, it's not even worth doing content for most people anymore. And but I kind of want to make a video, talk about few things. I played some games. I played some Rainbow Six Siege. I played Battlefield, Star Wars 2. You can get it for like $4. Battlefront 2, Star Wars.
Like I always talk about like hamster wheel gaming and like Dodgy Kebab, Mr. GM, Pork Bit. And it's for like items, right? Like the restriction is for items. Like they don't want you getting gold or items from other people, but you've always been able to play with other people, even in other guilds, is my understanding. Like it's never been closed in that way. Like you always were able to play with anyone.
Or she inferred hooker. I meant slut.
Hey, that's our sister.
She a good kisser?
Hey, outside.
Cataclysm, classic, and so on and so on. But I wanted to make this video interesting. I know my sound quality is not the best, forgive me guys. I just don't know what to buy, it's like everything is so expensive, and every time I buy a new headset, I always have some problems with them. It's really annoying. And I actually bought a professional microphone, but now I need like a sound card or something. It's really annoying. Maybe I'll just buy a sound card, we'll see. But there are actually some, when people always told you, trust your heart, forget about your mind, I feel like just most people, 99% people don't really understand themselves. They don't really understand what kind of characters they have. And I feel like that's the most important thing ever. Understanding your own character. And what are the pluses and negatives of your characters. And everybody has multiple characters. That's why some people call astrology psychology on steroids, because it's pretty much a knowledge of different characters, astrology. People think it's something crazy, but it's just understanding of the characters of the 12 zodiacs. And we have like different zodiacs, we have different characters, even in nature Leo and Scorpio don't go well together, right? And you have your natural state when you rest, which is your sun sign, what people call a horoscope. This is pretty much your sun sign. I'm Libra soon, and Libra, somebody who's a Libra, their natural state being Libra, for them it's very hard to relax when you have like Aquarius, Sagittarius soon, But what is really important lately, I discovered, you have other, like you have Moon, you have Mars, Venus, so many of these. And we check those when we were born, but also each planet has its own zodiac cycle. What is very interesting, we have 12 zodiac signs, and on Earth you have one zodiac class for 1 month, but when it comes to the moon, you have the new cycle beginning every month, which means each zodiac only lasts for 2-3 days. So that's why I say, the moon is basically your emotions, and so don't worry too much, relax. I realize what is actually very important is your mind, is Mercury. Actually, Mercury is mind and communication. So understanding your Mercury is actually a huge deal. right? I have Virgo Mercury, and once you understand your own Mercury, you can actually really understand how your mind works and what are the negatives of your mind and your thoughts and so on. It's actually very good. I think this is like, you know, I have to work on my body, so on, not to be so much in my mind, but I feel like I'm already at this stage where I understand myself, and now I just need to apply it, you know? But yeah, you know, there are so many different things we can talk about, like Cataclysm, Mist of Pandaria Classic. Are you guys gonna play it? I'm kinda demotivated because we still don't have a single balanced PvP English server, so there is no low-level PvP, no open-world PvP, what the whole game was built around originally, because the multi-billion-dollar company can't even make a single balanced PvP English server. We have tokens, we have over-expensive game services that totally destroy theory crafting, right? So many issues. They never address it, right? YouTube, Reddit, these platforms that are based on capitalism, which was a short-term environment. It was never meant to be a long-lasting environment. That's the problem with capitalism, right? Not only do companies control everything, but also you have like these environments that are supposed to be only for short-term, but we somehow manage it to make it long-term, you know? Just check out YouTube. YouTube has been dying now for years. Why? Because they never adopt algorithm. You know, people, it's not YouTube who control these sites, it's the content creators, you know, and their manipulation of the algorithm, right? But they will never address it because bots and fake promotional accounts is what keeps up the illusion they are popular. That's also one of the things about capitalism. There is no such thing as success, it's just illusion of success, you know? I mean, just look at sports, right? They have no real rankings, no real tournaments, so how can you possibly think they have real sports? How franchising has been destroying esports. You know, most of the, you know, even bigger games and studios, they don't even have real tournaments, they don't have real rankings. They literally handpick all their pro players. They don't play for the sports, they don't earn them. So what's the point, you know? I have been playing some Battlefront too. Actually very fun game. Different classes. Star Wars Universe. Very interesting game, and for $2-3, or how much is it on Steam now, it's very worth it to pick it up, and you can get Anniversary Edition with all the cosmetics. Very cool. And yeah, don't forget to eat something, you know? Have a great day, guys. Also, Cards and Castles 2 on Steam, free game, is actually a very fun game to play. You know, you'll see. Very, very fun game. Highly suggest it. Chill, nice game, card game, really good. The next thing, I have been playing a lot of Rainbow Six Siege. You know, actually very fun game. Even though I don't really like 2-3 shot meta, but man, they have different operators with different abilities. Very fun game, I would say. You know, I even play some ranked, you know, unlock some cosmetics. But man, it's kinda annoying, like you forget my tabs. I wanted to buy new headset microphone, but I have no idea what to buy. Do you guys have any recommendation on what headset to buy? Not too expensive, but reliable and good microphone, USB sound, you know. You know, Siege X, okay? A new Rainbow Six Siege, right? But what I really don't like is that, you know, you have these guys who appear at the top of the search, and then you check some of these comments, right? Let's check some of these comments randomly, right? Usually positive promotional accounts, but you see only 2-year-old account. You see only 1-year-old account, you see?
So as everyone knows, CJX just came out, and this has been one of the best starts to any season I have ever played. There were no delays, no bugs, and the whole experience has just been amazing. This video is me experiencing CJX for the first time and taking it all in.
Shut up. You see, it's not about making good content anymore. It's just about how many bots do you use, right? When I check all these comments, and 7 out of 10 are just promotional accounts. This is how you YouTube today. It's not about making good content, it's just about the algorithm manipulation, and that's why this platform has been dying now for years. They never address these issues. People can just use bots for their comments. Bot. Fake promotional account. And only way to spot them is by checking their creation date, and it's usually just few-year-old accounts, you know. Man, why is YouTube never addressing this? Why is YouTube algorithm still taking these bots as activity? It's not this fake activity. It's literally destroying the whole platforms in the long run, you know. Why is YouTube never addressing this? I don't know. You know, things like that we can talk about. And that's pretty much why I lost motivation for making content anymore. I've been doing this for 7 years. It's just not worth it anymore. You see, the problem with capitalism, it doesn't reward passion. It doesn't reward good content creators who put effort. It just rewards scammers and manipulators in the long run. Right? YouTube need to take decisive action. Adopt algorithm, you know. Why is algorithm still taking these bots and promotional accounts into consideration? It should never do that. Maybe even ID verification, things like that. That will restore hope in the community, in my opinion, and people will stop quitting, right? And then you have guys like Blizzards charging 60, 70, 80 euros for a single character boost. Man, these things piss me off. That's why I don't even know what to do on PC anymore. Like, I loved gaming, I love Smite. And then you have Smite, one of my best games ever created. We just have some constant drama. We never address any of the issues that actually matter, right? Because the company doesn't even make new content anymore. We don't even have basic leaderboards. For in a competitive genre of games, we don't even have basic leaderboards and rewards. You know? It's like, what are these guys even doing? You know? No fun game modes in the MOBA genre, which was supposed to be about millions of different maps. But now we just focus on Dota, which was never even designed for competitive play in the first place. Jesus, man, these guys don't even know their own genres in their own industry and they're getting paid for it. That's literally what capitalism is. It doesn't really reward passion and effort. It's just manipulation and scammers and fucking, oh man. But you know, we're just gonna play, we're gonna chill. It's very hot outside, like it's so hot I have problems with my heart. So I'm just gonna chill, you know. Drink a lot of water, and I hope you guys are doing fine, you know. Like, if you have any questions about anything, I'm sorry for my bad microphone. I hope you can even hear me. I have to buy a new one, but I'm not even sure if I'm gonna do it. Continue with YouTube. I just can't upload it in a while. I think I should do one, you know. But I hope you guys have a great day, you know. Don't worry too much. Just stop even gonna watch these shitty ass videos on YouTube. It's just waste of time, energy, I don't know. It's good to relax, you know. You have some nice content creators, but man, it's so hard. It's not worth doing anything really. So, what games are you guys playing, you know? Are you gonna play World of Warcraft? You know, now we have 1 month of bonus experience left. But man, I don't know. We'll see. I was actually thinking, you know, maybe I go on Death Knight. You have some really amazing abilities like AoE Pool, AoE Frozen Storm. You can freeze everybody. That's like the last ability in Mist of Pandaria Talent Tree. So cool, you know, so cool. But I don't really wanna spend 1, 2, 3 weeks to level up a single character just for 1 or 2 fun abilities, you know, like, man, if character boost will be like $30, $40, man, I will play World of Warcraft so much more. I'm almost thankful that this capitalism company is so shit, otherwise I would spend way too much time on it, you know, on the game, so yeah. You know, let me know what you guys think. I wanna hear your comments. I love reading your comments, so I hope I see you in the future. And maybe I will finally buy a better microphone, who knows. So peace and have a great day and take it easy, you know.